to another Simfest broadcast. Simfest broadcast is brought to you by Daniel Parking and Michael Benson. We hope you look forward to it.
Right. How are we gonna?
Just a shout, yeah? Yeah, of course. I'll do anything you want, Billy. Well, actually, no. Not that. Maybe poke. Gonna get him. The broken gear. We don't have a broken gear, actually, Lee Ray. It was pretty nice. Pretty nice landing. The approach was a little tricky, but I thought he did a very good job. Mikey, how you going, sir? Very good afternoon to you. Hope you're well. Great to see you here. Shame you're not here in person, much like we demanded last year. You need to convince your other half to forget about the trip to the... I think did you go to the Caribbean? I can't remember where you went. I know you went somewhere. But you need to convince us to go to London next year. Around the start of November. Get you in here. Find the Jamie Dodgers. Yeah.
Oh, I'll sort through that.
Want to go and grab you some Jamie Dodgers?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Okay, stand by.
Thanks, mate.
Shadow 1 for information. I have just lost the weather. I don't know where the winds are or any other information. Number 28 is pretty good to land, and if you could give me the weather on small shot final, I would be very, very happy. Yeah, no, Shadow 1, with the line.
Can you stick that over there? Lost my muff. Oh.
Dan and Benny, the A team, I would agree.
Alright.
One would agree.
Alright.
Low cheat all done. Thank you very much, sir.
Because the A team appear to land with 9 degrees nose up trim and have not reset it upon landing.
That is quite excessive trim setting. I think it's quite obvious when I sit in the chair for the next person because the belt is in a slightly different position to everybody else.
You just
Oh,
do
it's
that
just the
box
one.
and I'll do this box.
Yeah, sure.
Should be uplinked anyway, the route.
Is it?
I'm not trying. The learning rate actually wasn't bad by Peter. It was quite nice.
He had a little bit of a wobble once he was on the runway, but it was okay.
Yeah, we kind of shimmied, didn't we?
Shimmied.
Had a
Yeah,
shimmy.
that's good word. Alright.
Good news for everybody on the stream, this is a really short flight.
Yes.
You don't have to put up with it for very long at all.
Actually, I think this could be the shortest flight of the whole...
What are you these days in this? Are you still Nigel? Or
Nigel, yeah.
Shadow 1, clear on Alpha.
What's it going to be in as?
wherever we are.
Yeah, SPZO, isn't it?
Yeah. SLLP
Yeah.
01.
01, okay.
Yeah, whoever redid the Cirrus got rid of the bit that tells you what it is. Oh, how did that get out? Whoa.
Fine data.
Golden Tech Air, 738 Tango, request taxi to runway 10.
Simfest, did you notice the roster is open for editing? Yes, we did, Tim. Yes, that has been noticed. But we just trust that our viewers are mature and won't edit it. We have hard copies of it, so we know what the actual roster is. But
like that's
yeah, we'd hope that no one
Should
is,
do. It just takes some time.
no one's immature and
There you go.
changes it.
Patience, young Padawan.
okay.
Hi, the Ruru. How's it going, mate? Yep, you can see me here. You did have this crew, what, how long ago? Almost 12 hours ago?
No,
for a trip
was it
to
4 o'clock this morning?
yeah. Where did we go?
Can't remember.
No
Cancun
idea.
to Kingston, wasn't it?
Yeah, man.
Was it Kingston?
Yeah, man.
Bit vague.
So yes, we slightly roles reversed. Benny was sat here, Parkin was there, and I was there. But we had a really
Done
good
a,
fight.
3-way.
Yeah, we did like a shuffle round.
Yeah.
It's really
Musical
hard to
chairs.
straddle the centre pedestal.
Yes.
You've tried, haven't you?
I straddled bigger things.
So yeah, we're obviously open for business. So we will have a competition running this flight, and it's a very short flight as well. So
I'm gonna go for that.
we'll have a think on what software or what product we're gonna give away, and we'll open that either just before takeoff or shortly after takeoff, and then you'll have about an hour to get into the competition before we arrive in La Paz. But we're doing this for Mental Health Research UK, fantastic charity here in the UK, supporting a very, very relevant cause.
I was doing something, I can't remember. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And at some point we're going to have a big donation drive,
Okay, Giant
because Horgy is very smug that it's his flight so far that's had the most donations.
But it had nothing to do with him, though, did it?
No, but he's very smug that it was his flight that got it, so we're going to have to get rid of that.
Also,
Who won the Jozwecki giveaway last night? I don't know, Mefesa. I will raise that question to the competition specialists.
There might be a spreadsheet.
Yes, we have a spreadsheet
SPZO.
somewhere. Yeah, exactly, Chad, as you know it. You know it. He's like, yes, we raised this much.
We will climb as fast as we can, and we're not waiting behind the 737 and the 747.
Really?
Just having a look, see if I...
Nobody in front of you at this moment going to work.
That's our gross weight.
Okay, we will need to retire those two FM converse. So we're now taxiing straight into the runway.
The
Yeah, waiting for
15-4.
clearance. Golden tag air 7 straight single.
20, 16, 17, 18. A half on top of that. 235, so 2, 2, 3, 6.
Yeah,
I'm
fine.
not sure if we'll get the full.
Nobody in front of you waiting.
No, you are right. It hasn't been updated. Leave it with us, Mefesa, and we will double check. We will double check who won that Jozwecki design.
Elaine Level 001 requesting push and start. And swap, please. Alright, Golden Tiger Air, 738 single, Bonjour,
Mefesa, we will check for you, mate. We'll check for you.
I can't hear.
Normally we approach people if they haven't,
Very loud, man.
if they're not in the chat, so we'll approach you if it's a case.
That's so much better. PA button's the best
Last
button.
1820 for the squawk is...
Sorry?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, you turned me off. Dick.
Turned you on now.
Oh.
You had to know it was coming. Yes. I think this will have to be a full power departure here. Full.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's no performance.
Okay.
Because we have no weather either.
We have to do one anyway, don't we?
Yeah,
It's,
so-
Is there no weather for this place? Ah, yeah, okay.
Okay. Do you want to do critical data, then we can get
Yes.
going, yeah? So, zero fuel weight is 2...
Sorry.
It's annoying me.
Just go in. Oh, okay. Zero fuel weight, 213.7.
7.
2... yeah, that's about right. Yeah. Everything else okay there? Yeah. So it's full power, climb
Yeah.
1, yeah?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Flaps 20, fine.
Are you still instructed at 1,000 or?
Going out, no, let's go for 3. Going, it's not too bad because we're going down the valley.
I think 3,000 is a good idea.
Yeah.
What was this reduction of 1,500? Do LADP.
Yeah, go on then.
Oh,
Yeah.
you could do flat. Which would you? It don't bother me.
I prefer to do flaps 5, if
Okay.
I'm honest. Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, it's not the busiest of places, is it? So, and then, yeah, go with that.
That might
Did we get a Mac Tau?
You can get it anyway on.
19 was Mac Tau.
And you can expect number 10 for the departure. Give me a call when you're ready for taxi. And I presume that ground is given
Well,
Hello,
that's
Chad.
for
very
V2.
vital instructions for this afternoon. Yeah, don't hit the mountain.
What's this say about
Tower
matter above
Skyline,
flight level
Skyline.
210, so that's probably what you can expect. I get clearance. Oh, we're on 1181, is that right?
Let me double check. 1219 for ground.
Alright.
210, best of red.
I'm guessing the QNH is 1037 because that's the ground.
Okay.
Lee Ray, yep, that's pretty much what we're doing. Full power, flaps 20. No, we don't
Cusco
do
ground,
flaps
speed
full.
at 47 Charlie. Busiest of frequency.
That's what the ground frequency was, 1219. SPZO, that's where we are, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1219. And the ATIS information is Delta.
Cusco ground, speed at 47 Charlie.
Everybody just doesn't like you.
Maybe.
Yeah, you're not getting the ZID though, are you?
Land runway 28, wind 0806 knots.
Please to land runway 28, my code 012.
Skyways, you may taxi at your discretion. Towards runway 10 in sequence runway 10, and you have taxiway Charlie Field.
Copy, taxi towards runway 10, Skyways.
We're pretty good, thanks, Chatters. We're pretty good.
Alright, Golden Tiger 738 Tango, are we going to switch to 120.6?
Not till tomorrow morning. Sorry, Thursday morning,
You
Cal.
will when I hand you over.
Nice.
Standing by, Golden Tiger.
No, hello, speed 47 Charlie, we're just trying ground, there's no response. Can you check he's there, please?
47 Charlie, don't worry. Do you want me to have you had your clearance at all, or do you just waiting for something specific, or what? I'll just take that.
Yeah, we were looking for a clearance to the pass, please, speed 47 Charlie with Delta.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, you are clear to the pathway. Ilmax 3 call, runway 10 is in use. You can expect initial climb up to flight level 210, QNH 1031, and I'll come back to you with a swap.
Thank you, it's the Ilmox 3 Golf, climb flight level 210 from runway 101. QNH 1031, wait for the squawk, speedbird 47 Charlie, heavy thanks. Thank heavy down here.
Giant 738 Tango, can you approach 120
Would you like a pre-flight checklist while we wait?
Yeah, let's do that.
Inspection security.
Completed.
Oxygen.
Is checked 100%.
Flight instruments.
I've got 299er and 10,850.
71.
671 speed 47 Charlie, thanks very much. I've got 10,850 on 1037.
Yeah, I think we'll go with
Yeah,
our
we'll go with that,
QNH.
yeah.
Fuel, sorry, parking brake.
It's set.
Fuel control switches.
Cut off.
PFD.
Oh, sorry. Actually. I got tow category L9 Avant.
Station calling for pushback.
Anything else?
Call sign, please.
V2 speed and altitude, maybe.
We've got 137. I've got flight of 210 dialed in.
Takeoff speeds.
Mike Charlie
1, 2,
012,
3,
Cusco 48 Zulu taxi.
1, 2, 3, 137.
PD pre-flight.
Is completed.
ACAS pre-flight.
Done, yeah?
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Okay, so we're sat by the runway. We're going to taxi about 50 yards
Thank you.
forward, where we will upon which time we will reach the runway. We'll take off in LNAV nav. Yeah, we've done all the acceleration heights. We've got a couple of restrictions, which presumably box. Any other thoughts?
Might get the cabin altitude warning,
We may well.
so be aware of that.
On the climate, we need to set 8,000 manually, don't we?
No, it'll automatically set 8,000.
8,000 as well,
Yeah,
so
it's
that's
once
it,
we're
sorry,
ready
yes.
for the descent.
You are
Yeah,
clear for
that's it,
another
so
approach
got it.
runway
Okay.
It's hard most of the time, Churd. It's hard
Anything
most of the
else?
time.
I have nothing to say. What I'd probably say is we're better off just getting start,
Yeah.
and then get our load sheet, cabin and everything, and then when call ready for taxi, just say we're ready for departure. Unless it really starts getting busy at the hold, otherwise we're going to be sat there forever.
And
Looks
Mikey,
okay.
we do 4, 3,
Alright,
2,
let's,
1.
let's fire her up then, and you anyway. So,
Yeah, we do 4, 3, 2, 1, and we tend to do 2 at a time. There are some limitations, but it tends to be 2 at a time.
we've got enough dump pressure to start up here, 2 at once up here, do you think?
There's no restrictions,
No restrictions,
anymore.
okay.
The only restriction is you try it. If it doesn't work, don't do
Oh,
it.
no
problem.
Right, okay,
Skyway
fine.
129.
Thank you.
Flight deck to ground, hello. We're looking to pressurise, please.
Flight deck. When it's that is start, you're going to hydraulically pressurize, yes?
And 20 degrees to the right once you're free of terrain.
Would you like to pressurise, please?
Yeah, copy that with the flaps and speed. And 20 degrees.
I'm back in the room.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just to avoid you flying straight into the arriving traffic. At least you'll be able to miss it by 50 feet.
Yeah, copy that one.
And
Skyway's terminal.
trim.
What do you think, Oliver?
5 units.
What do you think?
Down there, there's 01 ready for taxi.
Lovely before start checklist. Thank you.
Flight deck door.
Is closed and locked.
Passenger signs.
On
Beacon.
is both.
Transponder.
Is off. Auto. Auto off.
Before start. Checklist complete.
Lovely. And flight deck to ground, we're looking for all engines start.
Engines are clear of obstructions. Start approved.
Thank you. Start 3 and 4, please.
135 arrived at you will be number 3 in sequence this moment. I expect 10 minute delay maximum. We have 2 inbounds first on runway 28 and 2 outbound. So yeah, about 10 minutes behind you.
Yeah, Maxie, yeah. Me and Parkin and Benny were here.
Okay, just score
Probably when you went to
want.
work, when you donated earlier, and yep, we're here again now, so.
Well, it all depends.
I think it's the only time, though, we all fly together. I think it's the last time we're all together.
Or not.
Looking good. A little bit of a slower start, but it seems to be
The time being, stay where you are.
Managing, isn't it?
Slowly
Yeah, we're getting
climbing.
pressures and everything.
And as you said, little to one.
5 2 level 012.
And Japan Airlines and 951 please report when you have vacated the
Yeah,
expect that error.
No, it's a split of caution. Yeah, just note the speed whistle in relation with the speed break.
We like to think so, Chris. How you doing, bud?
1290, you may line up and wait one way.
Yep, that's 3 and 4 stable.
Okay, 1 and 2, please.
1 and 2.
Line up and right runway 10 Skyways 129.
Out to you, 7021, press push me.
Yep, you're dead right. Be back at the engine start will be slightly slower due to less air available to suck into them.
Oh, hello.
Hi, Connor. How you doing, mate?
No, speedbird 9221 requesting push.
Speedbird 9,
hello,
Speedbird 9, yeah, you are,
Here we go.
Speedbird 921, you may commence push.
Commence push, speedbird 921, thank you.
Tower Avianca 21, information Delta ready to taxi.
Expect better.
Delta 21, taxi into Charlie, I repeat, into Charlie, space to the east, and then hold.
Air China's doing an impressive backtrack there.
Into Charlie, face east,
Okay.
Avianca 21.
Yeah, no real need for the anti-ice.
So if you wish, you can now be number 2, so when you are
Even.
taxi to Charlie behind, so 730. That's a driveway.
So, both errors we would expect.
Yep.
Tower level 001 is ready for taxi. 001.
Okay, before taxi checklist, please.
Roger.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Anti-ice.
Is not required.
Recall.
Is checked, seen, and
Yeah.
anticipate
Auto
cautions.
brake.
It's RTO,
Flaps.
R20 selected,
Ground crew clearance.
has been seen on the left hand side.
Full taxi checklist complete.
Yeah, excellent, okay.
Please may I ask you to do something for my OCD?
Yes.
Please may you align the heading bug to the runway.
Certainly.
Please.
Okay, so take off runway 10, Sky 12.
Okay, yeah. So, should we? I'm just thinking whether it's probably not worth doing anything yet, is it? We'll just wait for a minute.
Yeah, it's a China. He taxied someone else. So I guess if we see one more coming down the left, then we'll call for taxi. Otherwise,
I just think we're just going to get stuck at the hole. That's the problem.
Benny, is S.A. Gibbs a friend of yours?
it's a CFN person, so hi Gibbs.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah,
do you,
just said hello.
Yes.
Oh.
Avianca 2-1.
Just got to see my face.
Taxiing towards runway 10. Hold short of runway 10
There we go.
on the ground.
Yeah, she just said, finally get to see Benny.
125.
It's a he.
Oh, he's finally, he said, finally get to see Benny.
Yeah, Gibbs. Nice to see you.
125, are you ready to taxi? 125, we are.
Yeah, let's get.
125.
Try and get in front of
If
them.
you can taxi around the 747, which is parked next to you, then you're more than welcome to start taxiing into position or full short will move 10. Thank you. We're clear to taxi. We'll try to miss the speedbird in front of us, so we've got the traffic on the taxiway that went up to. And yep.
Tower, Speedbird 47 Charlie. Oh, try to put it on. Yeah. Tower, Speedbird 47 Charlie. That.
Just go now.
Tower, Speedbird 47 Charlie. That's 7. Yeah, we can move now as well. Keep in front of the Aussies. Always keep in front of the Aussies.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, we should always confront everybody, but we want to be behind them, we want to this time.
What?
You want to be in front or behind?
Ahead in.
Yeah, we're ready to go now. Speedbird 47
Okay, you can
Just stop moving. Just don't give him a chance.
Yeah, just go. Can't see it from the taxi. That's a problem.
I kind of guess we straddle. Yes, just get ahead of the Aussies.
Struth.
Broth.
Oh my god, what the hell is going on with this frequency? Started something.
Probably picked it.
Yes.
You can line up runway 10 this time.
Ah, that's me. That's the clock. Line up runway 10, speedbird 47 Charlie.
Going to.
Twat.
Avianca 21, hold it Boeing 1. 10.
Before takeoff.
Avianca 21,
Final load sheet.
Is
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Okay. Yeah.
Flaps.
20.
Trim.
5 units set.
Takeoff briefing.
Okay, it's just if we do have to stop, which we will.
Runway speeds
Manually
equal
do
enough.
the thing. Set.
Transponder.
PARA.
Cabin report is. Well,
Yes, yes, we're ready. You can acknowledge it.
Sorry, that's not very
Not like we're at a really high airport with.
Yeah, we'll take it into the left.
No chaos. I'm. Lift takeoff to 10, Wilco speedbird 47 Charlie.
Accepted the uplink for the load sheet for you.
1471, he's
Chrono.
ready.
Setting thrust.
Chrono.
Tower, 1471, he's ready.
You also haven't set thrust.
There you go. Oh, we're going to get the wine, aren't we? There's cabin ready.
Yay! Putting the power on always scares them into being ready, doesn't it? Oh, 80 knots. Wow. Acceleration is good with this one. Just like. Rotate.
Ground aircraft 466. Under the ground of 6.
That was nice, very nice.
Positive rate.
Gear up, please.
Gear
Oh,
up.
that's interesting.
Well, almost
Nice try.
perfectly timed.
Nice try.
Thank you, Magsy. It is the dream team and Dave.
Oh, isn't very nice, is it?
Laps 10, please.
Up to 10.
Climbing feels odd to be putting those that high.
Yeah, I guess it's because we went for the higher acceleration, which
Yeah.
probably should maybe put like some terrain on. Well,
Not
I'm
weather
so
around,
well
is there?
wedged into this area due to my mass, I don't really need a seatbelt. All that is going to happen is the yoke will get embedded into my belly. Should we float you at like 190 or something?
It's all above, so it should be okay. Stay with enough speed.
Benny don't need no seatbelt.
Try and actually get on the path.
Yeah, we have the acceleration anyway.
Yeah.
I'll set standard for you.
Laps 5, please.
That's 5.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, guys, for the hosts.
Laps 1, please.
120.6, thanks for all your help, Speedbird 47 Charlie. Speak to you later on, Peter. Top job as always. It is Peter, isn't it?
I don't know.
I always want to call him Leslie, but that's Leslie Nielsen. That is someone very different. Have you ever seen a grown man naked, Dan?
Traffic. Traffic. Clear of conflict. Traffic.
I'll transmit this.
Yeah, it was
Hello,
Peter.
Speedbird 47 Charlie with you through 14, climbing 210. Try some more flaps up.
Yeah, flaps 1, please.
That's one.
210 Charlie, yeah.
Flaps up.
Keep on best angle on climb.
Oh, we can
Climb.
see him, it's fine.
Climb. Climb. Crossing climb. Climb. Crossing climb.
There's nothing like transmitting with that in the background.
Yeah.
Just like the flaps up.
Yes, please. I thought they would.
Sleeper 66 for confirm. What can you not make it?
Increase climb.
After they park.
Increase climb.
What do we do? I cannot.
Just, oh yeah, I see him. I see him. We're
Yeah,
good.
you visually separated, that's
Yeah.
fine, yeah.
Well, I need to know the exact reason. The waypoints are not in your database.
After takeoff, landing gear.
Clear of conflict.
That was. Sorry, I couldn't hear you due to the very rude man shouting.
Up and off.
Thank you. Flaps.
Up.
Air conditioner pressurization.
Pressurising to 8,000.
Yeah, so it's now descending, even
Yeah.
though we're climbing, which is really weird.
Weird.
And altimeters.
Our standard set is crossing 159.
After takeoff, checklist complete.
Hi Dan, how's it going?
Chaos would like to know, Dan,
Yes.
have you ever been to a Turkish prison?
Only once.
Did you not wish? That's quite a big mountain straight ahead, isn't it?
Oh,
Charlie,
Yeah, I'm going to turn away from it.
Charlie, clear of traffic now, climb level 10, out of level 210, proceed direct to
Left flight level 410 and through flight level 210 direct go. It must be a 47 Charlie. I have no idea which one he said.
That's wait.
American 4313, please turn right direct to sorry, waypoint.
Just so you know, we're all counting on you.
I don't quite understand what waypoint is cleared as direct.
No, I didn't hear either. Wasn't it Laco, was it?
Well, it's on a straight line anyway, so I don't understand the through the 210 bit. Unless he's looking at the MSA, but we turn with the SID anyway, so. Hello, Dan.
Dan,
you.
Mr.
Other
Park,
Dan.
Okay.
Mr. Parkin, Dan says thank you very much for you and your team Speedbird 24 event last week. It was very good.
It was very good.
And quite interestingly, since we've departed out of a higher altitude airfield, you can see the cabin altitude is actually descending, rather where it would normally climb slowly.
Over Terra 118.1, 4738, thanks for the grade 18 seat, get 6. See you later, break,
Clear it.
664, left heading 70.
Just have to listen to the next departure and see where he clears them direct and copy.
Dan 7475, yeah, nothing to do with me. I just have people to do these things. Oh, hello, that's interesting.
Weather update, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is stunning scenery. What do I do with my phone?
Turn right, heading
It is fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah.
there, oh, look how popular I am. Oh, no, I'm not. James Horgan wants Eastern women, Dan wants caffeine. I dread to think what James Horgan's video is, probably him shouting. In fact, it might be a
rain from now. I need to wait until we go back to the road path.
Still only just above these mountains
American
here.
4320,
Just.
maintain level 240.
Beeblebug, it's hard to tell, isn't it, how he's got so fat when all he does is eat. Interesting weather updates around here.
Yeah, I think it's because we're crossing 200, it's the blending, isn't it?
Yeah.
Speedbird 47 you're getting a 10 close to the preceding traffic, turn right by 15 degrees, report heading, so control on 128 and
128.2 and we'll report the heading of 165, so we'll some Charlie.
Heading select. Yeah, I'm actually getting to grips.
Control, how do you do? Speedbird 47 Charlie, radar heading 165, climbing flight level 410.
if I know this is how I do everything will be fine. Speedbird 47 Charlie, welcome back, climb flight level 410, and turn right for this heading 180 to avoid the end.
Oh, I thought, Flo, you'd be able to do better than turning us nowhere near the airport.
Well, have a look at your...
All I can see is Dan's face, it's not pretty. See, this is the quintessential what Worldflight ATC
Yes,
is.
this is what it should be.
Of
Yes.
not vastly over controlling, having a laugh, and if you get...
Like you guys have good fun.
Oh, always, always.
Well, I had a main meal and a dessert there.
And Speedbird 47 Charlie, beam is about 410.
The what?
Beam is up?
Beam up.
Basically gives us a good rate, I think.
Yeah. Go flight level change to 250, see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's, he wants to see entertainment.
Let's
We will give him entertainment.
Good rate. Yeah.
So,
Also, if you do the thrust button to get us to climb, there we go.
There we go.
See, I like using the thrust button
Now you
because
know what
Simon
it
does
does.
hate me using the thrust button.
Now you know
It's
what
like,
it does.
I watched a Peter video and he said you're not allowed to press it. So, out of interest,
No, he didn't say that. He said don't press it if you don't know what it does.
I don't know what he does.
It's entirely different.
All I know is he changes the thrust mode.
In that certain circumstance.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, best position, direct ELAC.
Direct ELACO, Speedbird 47 Charlie.
oh,
I would say talk of the devil, but it's not. It's
Mavis.
Peter's beautiful sister, Mavis.
Hello. Hello. How are you doing? Oh, gosh.
You may be struggling to stand at the moment.
Oh, it's-
They won't need a good rate.
Golly. How's it going on in the back there, Mavis?
It was alright. Saw an
It's
airplane.
21-0, thanks, Speedbird.
Saw an airplane flash past.
Oh, did
Out
you?
the window.
Yeah, it was quite close.
Yes.
We didn't hit it though, that's the important part.
Pardon?
We didn't hit it, that's the important thing.
Oh yes, I suppose
I
it
think
is.
we've outclimbed the other traffic somewhat.
You guys are so brave. Would you like a cup of tea or coffee?
Oh, tea would be lovely, please, Mavis.
A tea?
Yes.
How'd you have your tea, Mr. Benson?
Captain Benson.
No, he's captain.
No. Check captain. He's just under training.
Oh, you're checking him, are you?
Yes.
You're training him.
Always checking it
There's so much to learn, Dan. There's so much to learn.
Just milk, please, darling.
Just milk, okay, milk it.
Oh no, am I allowed to call you darling? Is that sexual harassment now?
Yeah.
Not when Angus is around. he's such a nice man. Do you know, he's from Canada, you know. Don't know if you know that, he's from Canada.
I didn't know.
Every
Is that
time
why
he
you say
sees
sorry?
me, he brings me a present. Only this morning, he gave me one. He did. A lovely man.
Yeah.
Lovely man. Yeah.
What is it that attracts you so much to
He
Angus?
brought me, he gave me a moose once, you know.
A moose?
A moose, yes. Like a souvenir from Canada.
And where'd you keep
a real
said
one.
moose?
In the hoose.
In the moose,
Yes.
Nice,
Don't want
nice,
it on the
very good.
moose, do we?
Yeah.
No, it's in the moose. Had terrible trouble with the cat flap, but it managed it in the end. It's the antlers, you see.
It's a little bit throaty, isn't it, your cough?
Yes, I'm sorry. It's when the moose went through the cat flap, his antlers wouldn't go.
Oh, right,
go
okay.
through. So we sawed those off.
United 1979.
Yeah, I thought- It's funny really, because I thought he got me a mouse to start with, and I got the cage with the little wheel and everything, you know, and then this thing turned
This
up.
moose turned up. Probably wouldn't fit in the wheel, would it?
Yeah, we got it house trained eventually.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a job, you can imagine.
Yes, quite.
Very messy to start with.
Yes.
Anyway, sorry, Captain Dan, or was he just still the co-pilot?
He's a senior first officer.
Senior First Officer. I see. Senior First Officer Dan, would you like a drink or something?
Black coffee, please, Mavis.
A black coffee, real man's drink, the real man's drink, that is Dan the man, real man's drink.
I'm sorry, we have a message from air traffic. They've asked if you could leave the cockpit.
Did Flo really ask?
Flo.
What?
It's Flo. It's like, Benny, can you get the stewardess to leave the cockpit? I think maybe air traffic will need to go and visit.
Woo! I've never met a real air traffic controller.
I believe they have a big tower.
Yes, well, you're not a real air traffic controller, are you?
They're trying so hard, you know.
And Mr. Social Set, can I get you a drink as well?
May I have some water?
Some water?
Yes.
Okay, so out of the tap or just posh stuff on?
No, out of the tap would be
Out of
more
the
than
tap,
tolerable for
do
myself.
that way. Righto, I'm on it.
Thank you, Mavis.
Okay,
If you can be sharpish, because we'll be descending soon.
I know.
Any relation to Dame Edna?
Sisters, in fact, sisters.
Twins.
Yeah.
Out of interest, chat, can you tell me if the map on the screen is still working or is it frozen?
Looking really good on here. It's been.
Well, that one's fine, but
Yeah.
the Twitch one might not be for whatever reason.
Do you intervene and see in and have a look?
Hello, Liam. Thank you
Hi,
for
Liam.
sending your wonderful fiancée. We had a nice chat this morning.
I've had a Diet Coke already today, mate. I don't think I should have another one. How you feeling, Dan?
I'm feeling okay now.
You're feeling okay? Is that a different okay to what you were feeling this morning?
Yeah, very different okay indeed.
Interesting. Thanks, everybody.
It's dead again, apparently. Twitch one is frozen.
I just want to see if they definitely did the module, so maybe something on that PC that's the issue rather than the module. But I
Yeah,
just
it's
don't-
moving on that.
Well, it's scrolling, but I just, yeah.
No,
obviously we're
the
just in a straight
plane
line
did
now,
just
so it's hard
move.
to tell,
The plane
so-
just moved.
Oh,
Sorry.
good.
Yep.
But as long as it gets close to that lake.
And easy 4512 at family, you are cleared for the airline approach runway 28.
Oh, someone thinks they've deleted all the information from the roster page. I think we got it backed up anyway.
Well, if someone has a complete penile, and it'll be quite disappointing, but there's not a lot we can do.
Sorry, thanks.
Benny,
Yes. We've taken a screen photo of it.
I'm downloading it on the phone.
Ah.
I can publish it to us. A bit barber pole, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's trying to do 833, which is too slow. I don't know if you want to put in
Yeah,
a.
we're gonna.
Yeah, it's a little
Yeah,
bit more healthy.
That's it.
Right. Oh, actually, I'll let you do that, and then we'll do the next bit.
So this flight is not that long. Oh,
No, right.
Yeah, no, 80 miles to top of drop it records. But it isn't that, I suppose. Liam, yes, I am feeling okay. No, I'm genuinely okay, rather than no, honest, I'm okay. Yes.
It's from the early flight, so that's perfect. Right, Daniel, in preparation for our descent, I've set the landing altitude to manual.
Thank you.
I guess I'm going to go auto brakes max full reverse due to the altitude and therefore the actual increase in ground speed.
Which will be quite quick.
Quite quick. Obviously, that means the picture out the window will look quite wrong.
Yes.
Flaps 30 get us a little bit slower.
I'm just trying to find charts over here.
Has someone actually done it?
Sorry.
Yeah. It's alright, I've got a copy. What a shame, people can't be trusted. Therefore, we won't be publishing the roster again. Oh, we have a choice of W, X, Y or Z.
Oh, well, we'll take Z then.
No, I assume so.
With the speed 260 Yes, T30 and BT60.
Oh, so it's going to be in Laco. Oh, just straight to the VOR and vectors.
But just give me the surface if that's probably. Because I'm the owner. Well, I can do that, but I just thought we were like. I think I can see the revisions and therefore.
I should be able to share this with you.
Okay, so we are 70 miles from top of the 10. Be nice if we can get some couple donations, wouldn't it, before we got to La Paz.
I did tell Gary this when he first shared the link. I went, have you made sure?
So yes, after La Paz, I'm not sure where we're going. Let's have a look, see if I can see the see it up board. We are going to somewhere in
That works.
SBUA, somewhere in Brazil. Yes, we're going to somewhere in Brazil tomorrow after this.
Oh, this is simple enough. So we just come in on 1-0, try and get it stopped as quick as we can, and we might be able to take the turn off. So it's down the end, dead easy.
Oh, hello, Mavis.
Thank you, Mavis. Yeah, I know, but placebo effect. Convince myself.
Unfortunately for people, Excel saves a log of who edited the file, so we know exactly who did it. I'm sure I will be in touch very shortly. I'm sure.
Thank you, mate.
You can make a sizable donation as a way of apology.
Yeah.
Otherwise, yeah, bannage will be happening from the stream, and we'll contact Fatsum as well, see if we can get you banned from that.
Well, it's just stupid, you know. We try and do something that the streamers asked for, and
Yep.
they repay us, or
This
someone
is
has
how it's
repaid us
done.
that
So,
way. It's not very nice. Come in.
Good morning again, 21 with you.
Bianca 2-1, Hola, climb the plane flight number 310, direct waypoint in Marco.
Oh, yes. Oh yes. Yes. Funny that. I guess Harry Smith is not very aware of the ability to see who edited the roster last.
Oh dear. Silly boy.
Or is it Daniel Murphy? So I just need to go through all the versions. Well, that's Gary's, so that's not even mine.
United 1979 after passing Demo, you are cleared for the armor arrival runway 28, descend with the arrival procedure. Again, after Demo clear, armor to arrival runway 28, descend with the
Oh yeah, I've got it back. I was disappointed, very disappointed. That you
United
do
1979 and
like
turn
this.
with your speed 260 over indicated you're coming to forward.
Coming up to speed up 260 about it.
Skyways 1290, descent flight level 240. Since I haven't seen what is Skyways traffic. And Skyways 1290, give me speed 270 as indicated as soon as it becomes practicable for me.
Very disappointed.
Increase speed 270 as soon as possible. Skyways travel. Skyways travel. We're close enough. Speed 47 Charlie, when ready, started descent flight over 250. And give me best forward speed.
250 when ready and we'll go speed 47 Charlie. It's a surface.
Yeah, you can also fly up the APU. Once more.
Yep, we'll give you everything.
Ah, too bad. Yeah, see you later. Thanks for playing.
Ray JSR, have you made a donation? Ah, okay, maybe it's... Oh. No? I think somebody's made a donation. Well, it looks, that's what... Yeah, it maybe come through.
And Skyways 1290.
Hopefully.
So yes, that is some very stupid person has made our job a little bit of a pain. But let's show them how little we care about the idiocy of some people. Show why Simfest is great. Let's make Simfest great again.
Space between you and the big
Detective Benson is on the case, I'm sure.
It's not clear. That's the problem. This should come through then. I don't know.
And here
Unless the module's broken.
good afternoon again. Climb flight number 3. Give me a second. Flight number 370 for cruise.
You made a donation, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Let me have a look at Streamlabs. Last two donations were one from Hazza 3 minutes ago. Just letting you know, it wasn't me that deleted it. I looked on it to see if it was still editable, as I did send a whisper yesterday to let you know to change it. And Jake747 has donated £50, donation for the CDU raffle. So yes, there are two donations in, one for 5 from Hazza and one from 50 from Jake. Thank you very much, Jake, that's very generous, and very sorry that the donation appears to have not worked there for some reason.
Yeah, thank you for those donations. That's brilliant.
I was
Yes,
going to say,
look at
really
that.
can't get my fat backside up to a decent altitude.
So I'll see if I repeat it. might come
just
through.
blow yourself up in this air. And drive 141, to expect runway 10
All done, yeah?
exit La Paz.
Yep.
10 is the exit in the
Yeah.
pass. Departing 21 for 39.
No, apparently not. That
This sounds like a plan.
I don't know
Should I
why.
do some flying?
Don't know why the donation
yeah,
hasn't
it
come
should be
through.
using it, yeah.
No, no, it's me.
So I've got it, yeah, I've got it basically speed V now because we're getting
Cool.
well below the path. So, sorry, an L, an LA.
Yeah, being below is good anyway.
But yeah, thank you very much, Jake, for that.
That's just best forward speed basically.
And has it for the record.
Do we know what the minimums is for this ILS? Is it going to be a big old
It's
wide?
going to be a big old one, isn't it?
And Skyways 129 thank you for the cooperation. Again, direct in Laco and
I've even got rid of one. It's
I can-
all silly thing.
Yeah, no problem. Direct to
Zulu, wasn't it? Yeah.
Skyways 1290.
ILS is 13.330.
It should come through still. No, it's not.
320
It's
then.
blank.
Yeah.
The print is blank.
Oh dear, sorry about that.
Printer is blank.
71,
So yeah, don't worry. We know these kind of things. Yeah, we'll double check it. We'll find out what's blocking it. I'm not sure what is.
Well, Craig just did some more coding on the donation.
Okay, so it could be Craig that's breaking it.
You do understand this word.
Feedback Concept Charlie, over to the beautiful approach on 119.5. See you later.
119.5, thanks very much, Flo. See you later. It's beautiful.
I guess that.
The pass approach, LS Speedbird 47 Charlie, descending flight level 250. Sorry.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, approach, good morning. You are in flight, that's what you said, flight 20, and cleared ILS X-ray approach,
Anti-FAF. Flight level 220 cleared for the ILS, runway 10, Speedbird 47.
Hi, Mikey. How's it going, mate? Yeah.
The X-ray, that's X-ray.
Alright. ILS X-ray approach. 47 Charlie. So what's the difference? Okay, so it's
I love everything.
it's an arc. Oh, you've got it.
Let's have a look at the chart.
So I reckon if we go direct Delta 279 kilo.
I think these guys are the same. Neither.
Or we could do.
Sorry, can you say again?
We need to remember to do the altitude as well.
It's a party. It really is a
It's
party in
about
here.
10,000, so it's an ILS. So we're coming from Malaco,
There's 1, 2, what's the.
and it's a DME arc.
Well, yeah, I was going to put a PBD in to go to.
Yeah, so we go carry on towards direct La Paz.
Yeah.
Oh, then we,
What's the
yeah, and then we
reciprocal of
fly a
125?
16 DME arc onto the ILS.
Yeah.
So that is,
ILS,
yeah, which of the...
What's the reciprocal of 125? It's the 315, isn't it? That should be right, is it?
Yep, the
16.
elite team just grew by 2 members. We had
I'm just trying to
briefly
see,
Golly,
is
and
it-
we've got
is
the
it
main plan,
305?
Jimmy.
No, it's just a
Landing altitude is I
Just,
think about
uh,
11,000.
distance on a bearing from the VOR. That's what I've got.
305,
Yeah.
305. No, it'd be no, I mean, is it 305p?
Is it?
Because 305 is the opposite, so if you do that,
Okay.
there you go. So now, if we go direct to there,
Yeah,
And
that
do
should be
that.
the arc.
and then we get the
Yeah,
arc.
that's it. Good.
Right.
Oh, you've done that. Okay.
you
Is 471 contact 21.2 bye.
What? Oh yeah.
Jenny, the landing altitude is 13,000 and a lot. The flight plan, here it is. Sorry, Flo.
Ham and cheese. Ham and cheese, coleslaw, mayonnaise.
Ham and cheese mayonnaise, please. Yeah. No cold sore. No.
Don't know cold sore.
I don't like it. Well, I'm not a great fan of cold sore. 13,314 feet is the.
It's on 290 speed and
Thanks.
19 flight level 180.
So it's, you can't extend the flaps below 20, above 20,000 feet of jump boat?
20 feet flaps, yeah.
Yeah. I was starting to lose the speed now because there's no point talking.
Yeah, so we're cleared for the ILS, so we can just carry on descending, can't we? Oh, there goes the winds. Swinging round. So we're establishing at 15,000.
It's
According
not.
to the chart.
It is.
No. Alright. Excellent.
Okay.
Alright, we'll go to automatic
So,
if you're happy.
1,000 to go, yeah.
Yeah, so
We can descend 15 on the
It needs to
arrival.
clear the whole thing.
It's
Yeah,
cleared,
it
it's
did,
cleared
yes.
for the ILS.
we have invited Matt down to the sim, and I'm sure he'll visit at some point. But yeah, at the moment he's got other pressing things on his mind. So wish him all the best with his surgery in a month or so. Yeah, it's a big old lake, isn't it, here?
It is,
Rover?
yeah. It's all.
Cheers, Dan.
Good job, Spirit 4 Delta Foxtrot. Thank you, Flo, for an excellent service as always. Always nice to hear your happy voice on the
It is.
ATC.
Well, you just know it's going to be anti-faff.
Why couldn't you have been in bloody Salt Lake yesterday?
Yeah. Or San Diego.
Or San Diego? Yes, Flo. That's our only feedback. Why
anywhere
haven't
in
you
Australia.
controlled more?
Speedbird 4. Speedbird 47 is charging. Might to have approach speed on the GME launch and that you're not too high then.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, it's just saying you might be a bit high.
Approach, we're fine, yeah. It's all we're on the profile. It's no problem. What's up, John? Thanks.
How dare you doubt my flying ability?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you think you're talking to?
I need to turn this guy up. Actually,
Plus there's restrictions, so you've got to be 15.5 and above for all
Yeah.
these points, so
yeah. You can see the train. There's a train off to the
that
left side.
restriction.
Right.
all the way
Yeah, I
down.
think-
I know to who I'm talking.
Oh, this guy's this really good approach controller, isn't he?
Yeah, it's a
Excellent.
lovely
Superb
controller.
anti-faff.
One of the best we've come
Yeah.
across.
I really hope he's the tower controller for everywhere, so we get priority everywhere.
Making
They're
friends.
Yeah.
always watching.
I had to do the seatbelt signs and the lights.
There was
Go on.
excessive delays in San Diego, I'm a fan, and we're not surprised, Mr. Mack. I understand the chaps had some issues getting out of San Diego as well, so we're not surprised you're 800 kilos under your minimum towing takeoff fuel.
Oh, it's this whole it's 13, so about 5,000.
Yeah.
Crazy. We've got ground speed of 330 knots.
Got 27 miles to run. I know, that's the thing. This ground speed's going to be absolutely
Mental.
The Airbus pilot is Tower at La Paz. Who's that? Who we shouting at? He doesn't do a decent job. Oh, he was quite slow.
Well, the Airbus pilot, you need to sort that out immediately.
Flaps one, please.
Next one. Making sure to get it properly in.
Yeah. Get it in the slot. Get it in there.
However slow it looks, it's not.
Not that's fine.
Oh, you should probably set QNH.
Yeah.
Don't know what the QNH was.
Approach speed 47 Charlie, can we get QNH please?
And this, he gets to say something now, doesn't he?
Eco 5000 Charlie, second.
Could we get the QNH please?
That's 5, please.
That's fine.
Eco 5000 Charlie, QNH 1
36.
1036, that's right. Keep on using that habit.
Yeah. One would hope if we're number 1 we would get landing clearance, but please don't try and surprise us, the Airbus guy. Sorry, the Airbus pilot.
I already done it. We have to bear in mind on touchdown it automatically opens the outflow, so we can expect to master caution, but not to have expectation of bias, and I guess you want it full reverse as well. That's 10 please.
That's 10, and I'll do the speed brake as well.
How long's the runway
We're
in
not
the
armed
pairs?
with speed brakes.
Pretty long.
Yeah,
It
quite
is, yeah?
long. Yeah.
It's just the speed you're landing at that's the issue.
Ground speed is going to be pushing 80 knots.
Is it really? Oh, of course, because it's higher.
That's 20 please.
That's 20.
We've made up some really good time, Cubez. We've made up some really good time.
Excellent.
We were about 40 minutes early into Cusco.
Yeah, if you look at the RNAV though,
Yeah,
we
we're-
can't descend below 1550, so...
Dirty dog.
Hills here. So. What we'll do is take gear down, please. And then
Yep.
if we do need to dirty dive, we're kind of
And we're set
on
for it, aren't we? Yeah. Victory game there are 4 on the team this year who are real pilots. Various times, yeah, various times.
Can't be below, above the glide, because we're 10 miles out, we're 3,000 feet
Yeah,
in essence.
yeah, it's coming.
So I think it'll...
Coming to us now.
there we go.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Bang on, well done, Benny. Superb.
Obviously the rate descent needs to be a little bit higher on it. Flaps 30 then, please.
Clear X-ray approach runway 10.
Gonna...
This is the President 240 on car for the ALS 10.
Ready for the landing check this when you are.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so speed brake.
He's in the up position, I will manually do it upon landing.
You. Landing gear.
He's down,
Flaps.
30.
Still waiting on that.
Wait.
I think it's because Gary triggers it through an altitude, and therefore when you
Okay.
land really high,
Okay.
localizer.
Yep.
Good demonstration here, guys, of the CDA.
Almost.
Almost. Yeah, well,
No,
you're allowed to level for a couple of miles.
2.5 miles, isn't it?
It's 1290, speed 180.
Will he waving by proxy? Yeah.
Radio altimeter.
Hi, Jack. How's it
103.6.
going?
This approach is 17,000 miles.
Eco 4000 Charlie, go down and contact Palmer. Landing.
Thanks, Reed.
1183, speed of 47 Charlie, thank you very much.
Told you I wasn't high.
The Airbus pilot, hello, it's Speedbird 47 Charlie. And 7 miles.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, I'm afraid I have no to use a Sunspin 200 meters from runway 10, you are clear to land.
10 clear to land, thank you.
Low slope, so
Yep.
whack it up. It's 17 or above, so obviously
Okay.
we be aware that we may get higher, but I'll put that in for now.
So Benny's the approach pilot, and Daniel will be the landing pilot.
Aviate for a little bit.
Okay. And so our cabin altitude is just slowly climbing, as you probably see on the stream, to try and get up to 13,000 so we can actually open the doors when we get on the ground. And we're fully expecting probably a master caution at some point from that. But
Master
ground.
warning.
Master warning, sorry.
Thank you very much, Algie. Appreciate that.
You can kind of see the effect of altitude that we're doing 150-ish and the ground speed is nearly 200 knots.
1,000.
Help with a nice little tailwind there.
That was 1,000 feet, by the way.
Yes. Oh, sorry, yeah. I'm just kind of watching, thinking, you're a bit left, a bit low.
It's interesting, yeah. It's low on the light, isn't it?
Yeah,
But bang on the island. I'd go visually.
Well,
Looks really nice actually.
gave you value for money.
Out of interest, guys, let us know on the chat how the outside view's looking, if it's stuttering at all. We've made some tweaks to the streaming to try and make that smoother out. Be interested to hear.
I'm that proud of your abilities. I've got the chart up for landing rather than Mr. Approach.
Yeah, I think the ILS might not be quite.
Yes, I'd ignore that.
Yeah, I'll go visually now, yeah. Looks good though, mate.
We actually need to backtrack as well, so
Are we?
we go. Oh no, we're landing the other way, we need to roll, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, the ILS is. Yeah.
100.
That's looking really nice, Dan.
Perfect.
Nice and flat.
50 above.
50. 30.
Decide.
20.
What?
Oops. Sorry. Wibbly wobbly, wibbly.
Why,
wobbly.
sorry, that's
Yeah.
looking beautiful, mate.
Bit of a float, isn't it?
Going 183 knots. It's fine.
Yeah. That's probably because of the thing, you're carrying so much more excess ground speed, it's very easy. There's still a lot of lift in the wings.
Yeah.
Make this turn off.
Yeah. And you're braking.
Big Bad 47 Charlie, keep it rolling till the end, vacate by
To the end.
Oh, to the end. We'll keep it
Okay.
rolling to the end and vacate via Bravo, speed of 47.
That was perfect according to Craig's
Really?
slightly unusual tool.
Okay. Yeah, well. We're not
Minus 244.
And we didn't even set off the master warning like Peter did.
Yeah.
They might not open yet.
Oh, look at the rate going up now, yeah.
One may have spoke too
Oh,
soon.
look at that go. Wow, look at that.
Skyways 1290, the best time.
Then, here it comes. There we go, yeah.
No, we did not set it off. We did not set it off.
Continue approach clear to land, runway 10, Skyways 12.
Continue approach clear to land. Interesting phraseology. Very good, Dan.
Yeah,
Very good.
superb, mate. Well done. Well done, Benny, as well. Really nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
Skyways 149, just Skyways 129, just to confirm you're not clear to land, your traffic's still on the runway.
He's obviously listening, isn't he?
Our apologies, continue approach Skyways 12.
I believe so as well. I think they do get 320s in here. 320s, 738s. I don't know how many
380s, did you
747s.
just say?
No, 320s.
Oh, the face. Oh, 3 with 8.
47 Charlie, contact La Paz ground frequency 121.9, or else you have to catch it.
121.9, see you in a bit. Cheers. Ground, hello, by some miracle, Speedbird 47 Charlie's here.
Looks like it's already full on the apron. Did you want to park on the ground between now and
Okay, we'll find a nice little spot on the grass and have a picnic.
Should we park up there where we can watch people again?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
The picnic.
Le picnic. And what I'm going to do here, Dan, is set the trim like you're meant to do.
Yeah. 2, 6 units.
There's a massive difference. 10 degrees nose up at touchdown there compared to like normal. It's nowhere near there. Move down. It's here. Lights required. I'll turn to right off. You probably don't need it now. The flaps are up. Transponder. I always forget the transponder. Always forget the transponder.
Apu.
After landing, check is complete. I'll
Okay,
start
thanks.
you.
Here.
I guess
Close.
well, we're probably going to depart from here, so if you can't get in a position to just left and go.
But yeah, as I said, as well, I'm pretty certain a 320 could operate out of here.
I thought so.
Might have reduced performance, but I don't see why it wouldn't be able to perform out of here.
So good. Yeah, Stevens 1001 request clearest destination to Tango Kilo Public.
Nightbot will return shortly. I don't know where Nightbot's going.
No, someone's updated the roster command.
Oh, right. Oh, I see, yes.
Okay.
So again, Stevens 1001.
And shut down, please.
Standing by, James 100.
So a big thank you to Jake and a big thank you to Hazard for the donations
Yeah,
this
thank
flight.
you very much.
That was very kind of you. And yeah, sorry we didn't run a competition this one, but we were a bit distracted, very short flight, and we had some issues with some other stuff. So there will be another one shortly, I'm sure.
I think I'm done.
Okay, sorry, yeah, shut down checklist, please.
Parking brake.
Set.
Hydraulic demand pumps.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Beacon.
Off.
Doors.
Manual, I think. Yep, they are.
Fuel control switches.
Cut off.
Transponder.
Is off and off.
Seatbelt signs.
Off.
ACARs we need to do.
Right.
And the only thing on the status page is speed brake auto, which we know about already.
Yep. And we have performed that full power takeoff that was
Oh yes, we
requested
can
by
put
us,
that
so
in
we
the
can
thing.
put that in the log.
We have the ground staff have managed to give you external power and bleed air.
Is it like an all-terrain?
Yeah, yeah, they're clever they are. Harry, no, well, we're not going to point fingers, but we can find out who deleted the roster.
Block was 47 for the tech log.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. They can stay up. Right, thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, everyone. We're going to go have some lunch.
Enjoyable little sector,
Yeah,
that.
nice little hop,
I like
wasn't
those little ones.
Yep.
And yeah, the next crew take you back into the Caribbean.
Someone to Brazil, actually.
Oh,
First.
Brazil.
Yeah,
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, it's that one. Yeah, so we'll see you all shortly. I think they've just made dinner,
Yeah.
so we'll probably we'll put the camera, like you say, so you can watch some of the interesting arrivals and what's going on. And we'll be back shortly. Don't leave. Thank you.
This is
Goodbye,
my last
guys.
one until Thursday, so see everybody on Thursday.
Oh.
Wow, Skyway 1290 with you. Press taxi to the left. Skyway 1290 Hotel, welcome to Del Paz. Taxi Dorado, time number 5. Taxi Bravo to Stanford. Skyway 1290.